Welcome to Whiskey Oval underscore TV, and I'm excited for the Arklatex season opener. Man, broadcasted them last season. Absolutely incredible drivers that these guys pull in. I have no idea how they do it, really. Actually, the Arklatex League, they are my highest views. One of their videos has over 3,000. Just a little nugget there for the Whiskey Oval underscore TV guys. But here we go, man. Heat race number 1, and they're already lined up. They're already stacked up, packed up. There's a grid real quick. Tommy Jordan, Mark Underwood Jr., Eddie Underwood. 2 last names right there. I like it. Randy Nolan, Jamie Massey, Ethan Bryant, Sean, and Mike. They're stacked up. They're packed up. Season opener. Long season. As they get ready to shimmy a shive down into turn 1 to turn the first lap of the 2020 season. As Tommy Jordan is working off a turn at number 2, he works down the backstretch in the lead. That all-white machine leading the pack of Hungry Hounds. These dirt street stocks are absolute tanks. We're at Knoxville Raceway. Thanks for everyone for tuning in here tonight. Tommy Jordan down to the bottom side all the way to that inside berm. There is a berm right there. It's kind of hard to see here on the iRacing camera, but I'll make sure we can see it. Down into turns 3 and 4 now. Mark Underwood is up to a second place. I'm trying to get everything just set up, just perfect for this long night of racing. All the way down to the inside, they make a little bit of a love, and that's Mark Underwood Jr. and Tommy Jordan as they work down the front stretch once again. You have another Underwood back there in 3rd place. That's going to be Eddie Underwood. Trying to capture 2nd place from Mark as they are door-to-door, wheel-to-wheel, working down into turn 3 and 4. The 99 machine of Mark Underwood just barely taps that inside berm, but Tommy Jordan is still leading the pack, man, but he is leaving just a slight bit of daylight down onto the bottom side for Mark Underwood, and you just kind of got to question, see if he'll get that nose in there as they work off of turn 2 and down the backstretch. Massey, he was a very strong racer last season for the Arklatex League, and that number 2 machine, new paint scheme he has this season. You have Randy Nolan back there in 5th place. He's lost 1 spot, but everyone else has kind of stayed stagnant. As the number 2 machine is going to give Eddie Underwood a little bit of a push. And he's going to push him up high. Now, number 2 machine has worked himself up into 2nd place. And maybe a little payback right here by the number 4 machine of Eddie. Not quite. He's going to keep it all the way down to the inside berm. Working off of turn 4. And Tommy Jordan is still leading the pack of Hungry Hounds down the front stretch. He has led every lap of heat race number 1. These guys are running almost the exact same lap times. Here's the last lap times. Up on the board right now, Tommy Jordan 23.6. Mark Underwood Jr. at 23.597 as he tries to get that front bumper right down into the quarter panel, but not quite though in the white. The flag is going to wave right here. Down into turns 1 and 2, Tommy Jordan sails it down hot, and he moves up off the bottom, and Mark Underwood is trying to get that nose right down to his quarter panel. Down turns 3 and 4, Tommy Jordan slides it up to the cushion. Mark Underwood steps on the loud pedal. They make contact, beating and banging. Tommy Jordan in the outside wall. Mark Underwood Jr. into the outside wall, and Massey is going to win heat race number 1 for the season opener. And wow, what a way to kick off the season for the Arklatex League with some beating and banging coming off of turn 4, and both guys smashing the outside wall. And one guy barely sneaking away with the win. I knew there was something wrong. It was my camera settings was still out there. I was like, man, I can barely hear the game volume, so I apologize for that. But here we go. Heat race number 2 is, man, heat race number 1. Still can't get over that. You seen Tommy Jordan? He was down on the bottom side the entire race, and man, he was just lap by lap, just barely opening up that door. A little bit more daylight. Mark Underwood Jr. tried to capitalize. They just made contact. Heat Race 1 results right there up on the screen. And here we go. For the grid, for the Heat Race number 2. Lane Phillips. Musso will be right there in second place. Cody Dorsey will be third. John Tuggle fourth. Tyler Carter fifth. Jacob B. Smith sixth place. Rance seventh, and Dylan eighth place. And these guys get ready to rock and roll. The lights on, the pace car is off. We'll be going green for the Heat Race number 2. Actually, we're going to do one more lap around this track, and that's good for me. Get me to fix something really quick, and we'll be off and racing. Last minute deal. Was able to set up. Just got done broadcasting a G-Force Racing League, their season-ending, championship-ending race. Season opener. Knoxville Raceway. There's a little bit of race info right here about Knoxville Raceway. Track length 0.51 miles. Temperature is 53. Altitude at 922. Here we go. Race mode. Truck is off. Music off. Engine volumes are now up. Stack them up, pack them up, stand on that gas pedal, shimmy and shive down into turn 1. Elaine Phillips and Musso is going to lead this pack down in turn 1. They're still door to door. See who can find some grip coming off of turn 2. And there's John Tuggle. He was very strong as well last season. And then all 8 number black machine. He's going to try to slam the door on Cody Dorsey. They're in 4th place, and John is going to try to capture or hold on to 3rd place as they come across the line for lap number 1. On lap number 2 now, number 29 of Lane Phillips is down on the bottom side, still beating and banging with Musso out there in that all-gray machine. Number 10, as they work down the backstretch and into turn 3. The 29, he taps the inside berm. He slides up, and Musso, he may have seen that, man, because he was able to just work his way up the racetrack a little bit as John is tagging the wall back there. Good battle for the lead, though. Musso's going to capture it. 29, try to get underneath him, but not quite. Working our way down through the back, though. There's the number 8 machine we've been talking about. The number 33 machine. Sorry, I'm already tongue-twisting words. And all 33, all white car. Tyler Carter back there in 6th place. Jacob B. Smith, 7th. Dylan Adams did not get the start, but there it is. We'll jump right on board with Jacob B. Smith right into the cockpit view and see exactly what he sees as these guys are all single filed out. Jacob back there in 6th, 7th place, running some very strong lap times. I still have the last lap times up. And here they go. They come across the line as everything will update. There it is. Jacob B. Smith with a 23.4. He has a speed. And look at our leader, though, Musso with the 0.5. He is actually the slowest out there on the track that last lap. Don't know if he just tapped the wall or he was racing hard, but here we go. Coming off of turn 4, the top 3 single filed out. Next position, next race battle. As looking at the last lap times, Musso is actually going to run the quickest lap time. Right there, lap 6 of 8. We're only 2 minutes and 15 seconds into this Arklatex Heat Race number 2. Lane Phillips still back there in 2nd place. He has some company with Cody all over that back bumper, that all gray machine, number 18. See what they do down here in turns 3 and 4, and you can already see this line is already slowly moving up off of that inside berm. Number 33 machine, he's going to sell it hot. He's going to just smash the driver's side door of John. Off of turn 4, and the white flag is going to wave, and now we got some contact back here with Tyler and Jacob. Man, that happened quick. Now the 33 is back in 4th place, and he's moved up 3 spots. Up front, though, the top 3, they looked very strong, but Musso was able to hold down the pressure, and looks like he's going to capture. The checkered flag for heat race number 2. Lane Phillips going to come home second. Cody third. The number 33 machine. He's going to come home there in 4th place. Here's heat race 2 results up there on the screen. Thanks for everyone for tuning in here on Whiskey Oval _ TV. Sorry, it was a very last minute deal, but I was able to grab everything from last season from the Arklatex League, so that was kind of nice. I'm glad I saved that stuff. Heat race number 3. Here's a grid from the great state of Texas, the Lone Star State. Cleanest bathrooms around is Buc-ee's gas station. Trey Smitherman, number 96 machine. He is going to be on the pole. Earl Baxter, another great state of Texas driver, another Texan, number 41. Eric Dorsey, the 07, he'll be starting 3rd. Brandon Ball, 4th. Adam Huggins from Texas as well, number 9, he'll be starting 5th. Josh Crank, he'll be starting in 6th place. And Cody Myers rounding out the field there in 7th place from the Mid-South. Arklatex League, obviously it's Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas. Man, I just got one awesome phone call about 2.5 hours ago. 2.5 hours ago, it was the Chili Bowl office calling me to confirm me that my tickets are in the mail and they're being shipped to my house. So 2021 Chili Bowl, please don't get canceled, because I will be there for another season, or for another week of Chili Bowl action there in Tulsa, Oklahoma in the Expo Center. But man, the Chili Bowl, the last 5 years have completely blown up. I remember I could just walk to the front door and, you know, buy some tickets off of some scalpers. They'll sell them for about $5 higher. Not no more, man. You guys sit there on that waiting list to try to get it. Chase Elliott will be in the Chili Bowl this year. Here we go. Race number 3 for the Arklatex League. Earl, Trey Smitherman, they're going to lead this pack of Hungry Hounds on number 96. He has not changed that paint scheme since last season. The Texan up front. Here we go. They're side by side all the way down. Let's try to make it 3 wide action back there, and not quite. Adams Huggins at number 9 machine, just all kind of basic paint scheme. All white, a little bit of blue, and a little bit of red. Kind of like it. Cody back there in the 55 car. He is back there in its 7th place, trying to work his way up front, but a lot of these guys are running the exact same lap times. Earl Baxter has slid it up, and Trey Smithman gave him a little love tap there on the back bumper. Now Trey has some company with Brandon Ball down to the bottom side as they come across the line, and they're going to work their way in down turn 1, and Brandon Ball is going to throw a huge uppercut to Trey Smitherman. Trey Smitherman almost hit the outside wall. Now he's going to get tapped by someone else, and we have a car spinning coming off of turn 2. No caution flag is going to be out. I was just going to say there may not be no caution flags in this heat race, but wow, man. Everyone was throwing punches to that number 96 machine. He went from battling for the lead back to 4th spot. Top 4 does advance, though, so he is still inside that bubble, that last transfer spot. And Adam Huggins is the outside looking in. Green flag, yellow flag. Josh Crank is showing red up on the program. We'll try to see exactly